Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Monica Zulva. So in this video, I would like to present my research proposal with title Improving Students' Vocabulary Mastery by using Macamish Technique. So go to the chapter 1 in Introductions, the background of the study. So based on the result of observation that I did at the one of junior high school in Slawi, especially the 8th grade students at SMP Negeri 2 Slawi, it shows that the comprehension skills of some students are still very low. I find a problem during I teach them regarding students' vocabulary mastery abilities, which some students still don't know about the basic English words such as answering how are you or when I was asked them to be quiet to open the door and something and any other simple words. And then according to Barrett 2015, vocabulary is a fundamental component of language, making it crucial to assess learners' understanding of it. Vocabulary is the fundamental element of language competency and provides much of the basis for speaking, listening, reading, and writing for students' ability to read, write, talk, and listen. Therefore, mastering vocabulary is vital for students to develop their English language skills. And Arifa and Kusumarastianti 2013 also state that many junior high school students find it difficult or find it challenging to understand English texts because their vocabulary is limited. This lack of vocabulary is a significant factor in their inability to communicate effectively in English. Without adequate vocabulary knowledge, students will struggle to use the target language proficiently. And then students may recognize a word in its written or spoken form and think they know the words, but they might struggle to use it correctly in a different context or pronounce it properly. So acknowledging the need for regular vocabulary practice, researchers have proposed that Macamish learning model to improve students' vocabulary mastery. From the previous study, the Macamish method has demonstrated its effectiveness. However, it might be constrained by its dependence on the physical materials and the classroom environments. For that, the researcher aims to combine the effective Macamish technique with technology, which applying this method through a learning platform called EduCandy to enhance vocabulary mastery for junior high school students. So, there the research problem of this research is how can the Macamish technique improve students' vocabulary, and then the research objective of this research is to prove that the Macamish technique can improve students' vocabulary mastery and to determine the enhanced student motivations in learning vocabulary and use the Macamish technique. And there are some key terms on this research, such as the vocabulary mastery is the proficiency and the comprehension level that students achieve regarding a specific set of vocabulary words, encompassing their meanings, usage, and contextual understanding. And the second one is the make-match technique. The technique in teaching vocabulary with a make-match or find a partner is one of the alternatives that can be applied to students. And then, regarding to learner current 1994, application of the technique starts with the students looking for pairs of cards before deadlines. And then the three is traditional vocabulary instructions. The conventional method in teaching vocabulary typically involves memorizations of word lists, definitions, and usage, highlighting interactive or engaging activities. And then the last is EduCandy. EduCandy is a website to simply build simple games for students who practice vocabulary in learning English. And then go to the chapter 2, the review. According to Zulva 2016, they conducted research entitled Using Macamish Technique to Teach Vocabulary that conducted at SMP 18 Banda Aceh show that the students who were taught using the Mechanic technique got a better result in tests of English vocabulary than those who were taught traditionally. And then, based on the Mogi and Zulva 2022 in their study that entitled Improving Student Vocabulary through Mechanic technique and a number head together, a classroom action research at SMP Negeri 2 Lamongan was also found that the use of the make-and-match technique increased students' vocabulary. The third, the study from Prativi and Francisca 2022, that finding of this research determined that the make-and-match technique has a good influence on increasing students' vocabulary mastery. And then the last study from Prayuda, Tarigan, and Rajagugu will show that students have increased their vocabulary mastery through the application of the make-match learning. So, from all the research show that make-match technique is effectively can improve students' vocabulary ability. Okay, next to the chapter 3, method. So, to study the research design of the study is using a classroom action research, and then the subject of the study is the age grade students in a junior high school, and then the research instrument of the study are the qualitative data that will gain from the form of the pre-test and the post-test and the form of the candy activities application data, and then the qualitative data will get from the survey. So the data collecting process, in the first cycle, there are 4 steps. The first step is the planning. In the planning, it prepare the materials based on the student's need, which we can get from the surveys before and a pre-test before we start to make a lesson plan. And then the second is actions. Action is implementing the language activities using the candy with the target students group for a decided period. And then the third is observing. Observe observe the students' work during and after the learning process. And then the last is reflecting, which in this step the researchers will analyze the data to evaluate the effectiveness of the language activities in Educandi and identify the areas of improvement. The researchers also will identify its weakness and strength. Then the data analysis technique. In the qualitative analysis, the research will analyze the pre-test and the post-test scores to evaluate the impact of the language activities using Educandi on the students' vocabulary knowledge. This will be done using a paired sample test to determine if there are any statistically significant differences in the vocabulary knowledge before and after the activities. And then the qualitative analysis, the survey data will be analyzed thematically to identify common patterns and gain insight into participants' experience with using Educandi's Make-A-Match feature. So this is the reference of this research proposal. So I think that's all for me. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.